Another recap of tonight's game. Let's just get right to this disaster. Oh, God, what a game. I'm going to go through, of course, as usual, quarter. I know we already know the outcome of the game, but I got to give it to you at the time that I was feeling what I was feeling, and it's going to be in that order, so it's going to sound a little disjointed because, of course, we know the outcome. But so first quarter, there was two plays where Jalen just doesn't pass the ball that I saw at that moment. And it's like, Jalen. You know, sometimes people don't want to understand that. You know, I play basketball as well, but everybody knows that kind of player where it's like, they don't want to give up the ball. Okay, cool. You don't want to go inside that person's head to know why they don't want to give up the ball. But it doesn't even matter. You give it up, you're going to get it back. I'm going to give it right back to you. Like, there was a play when Mikal Bridges was running down the corner. He wouldn't have went nowhere. But if Jalen Brunson would have just passed to him, that defense has to shift to some degree, even if it's marginal. They have to give some attention to Mikal Bridges, and then he could pass it back to you. Things can happen when that happens. Just pass the ball. It would have been nothing. It would have been a common play. Maybe Mikal wouldn't have passed it back to you. But hey, who knows? Let's just see what happens there. Like, instead of you bringing the ball all the way up to the three-point line, and then you trying to make something happen, and what he does, he gets caught up. He first of all keeps stopping his dribble. He ends up right, like at least a couple of feet away from the rim, and he gives up his dribble, and now he's turning around looking for someone open, and then he does that jump pass, trying to pass it to OG. Someone goes and steals the ball. Just pass the ball early so you don't have to have that problem. And listen, you could possibly get the ball back. Yeah, he did it again. It was a pick and roll. Mitch was open for the alley-oop. And instead of what's Jalen Brunson doing? He's fighting to get the guy on his hip. He's fighting to get the guy on his hip, and he's fighting so hard that he missed the alley-oop. And then at some point, he tries, I think he tried to throw the alley-oop, and it was a turnover or something like that. It's just like, yo, pass the ball early, brother. Pass the ball early in the possession. Don't wait to pass when there's 7 seconds left on the shot clock. That's not helping nobody. That's not helping us. Nothing good never comes out of that. It's just annoying with Jalen, man. I get it. He's our star player, and God forbid anybody wants to criticize Jalen Brunson. He can be criticized. He do dumb shit too. Anyways, it was a very stale first half, man. I mean, first quarter. It was sloppy. We was doing turnovers galore. Turnover after turnover. Josh Hart comes in the game. He does something silly. He don't know what to do with the ball sometimes. That first quarter was terrible. Second quarter, more sloppy play. Josh Hart again with a turnover. Like they're trying to fit passes into Cat, and Cat is doing and then he's acting like he got fouled and he doesn't. Or Cat, I put it in my notes again, Cat keeps going for a layup and then he'll score the layup and then he falls on the floor. But then that team is right back down at the other end. It's a 5 against 4. So it's 4 of us trying to play 5 guys and we're scrambling. And it takes him a while to get up and get back. And then even when he gets back, he has to assert himself now. Oh, man. I just said that Cat falling bad at protesting. He constantly keeps doing that. He's falling. He's protesting. They didn't give you the call. You protesting is not helping you. They didn't give you the call. So it's not like, okay, I got fouled, they didn't notice, so I'm going to scream about it, and then they'll notice, and then they'll give me the call. It has not worked your whole career, anybody's career in basketball. That does not work. Okay, cool. 1% of the time, 5% of the time that works. Really? You want to go with that probability of a time when you did do that and it did work in your favor, but the majority of the time it does not work. Get back on defense, son. Who's telling them? Who's going to say something? Like, and that's why Mike Brown. I mean, I don't want to criticize him. He's on a 5-game winning streak. I see this is good that he's doing, so I don't want to be that kind of fan. But it's like, show some. Maybe you are showing passion. Maybe you showing that passion when you know what I mean, in practice, or maybe you call them on your own when you pull them on a. Maybe you are. But Tibbs was showing his disdain, and they need that sometimes. Like, they need that now. They still kept doing what they was doing, even though Tibbs was showing his disdain. So I ain't acting like that was the remedy. Like that's the answer to it. But who's teaching them the fundies? Who's teaching them how to, like, why would you think, like, Cat, get back on defense. Stop protesting foul. Because my boy was just texting me. Yo, oh my God, the referees. I hear you. But obviously, the game today, they were not rewarding complaints and flopping fouls and falling over the floor. They were not rewarding that. They were rewarding hard play, hard fouls. Adjust. Whatever, man. Orlando's Nymph was giving us problems, man, and that's a problem with the Knicks, man. That's a problem with the Knicks. Or you probably heard it from a bunch of other bloggers. CP the franchise mentioned it one time. Everybody has mentioned it at some point in time. We struggle against younger, or not even so much younger, but just athletic, taller, bigger wings. But my thing is cool. You keep going small, and the benefits of going small, we're not benefiting from that. Like, we're not actually getting rewarded with those benefits of going small. Small, I would assume, means you're going to be faster. You're going to be able to move quicker, move around, be a little bit more unpredictable, be a little bit more. We were still moving slow even though we went small. Go with a double big lineup. You started out that way. You might as well continue to play it because Wagner was getting rebound after rebound. Wendell Carter was getting... Give me Wendell Carter. Oh my God, he was cooking cow. I got it in my notes. Wendell Carter was getting rebound after rebound. Pablo didn't even play. He didn't even play. Every big man was getting the center, the backup center that we won. I forgot his name. He was getting rebound after rebound. They was grabbing boards. Put Mitch in the game. If Jalen is your only small guy, so be it. Because look what kept happening. They kept doing that screen, and then somehow it would be Jalen on Wagner. It's over at that point. Jalen got 5 fouls for a reason. He kept getting switched on Wagner, and it was over at that point. We have to go for a double big lineup. OG, where you at, brother? We need you to rebound. You not making in your threes, alright? You gotta rebound, son. What you doing? Mikal Bridges, we need you to rebound, son. I get it. Josh is gonna be neutralized whenever they're that big and they're athletic to some degree. He's gonna get neutralized on the boards. So, but we need game rebound, and I don't even know the stat. Just the eye test. I don't even want to read this. This is not even a recap to recap stats right now. I'm just going over straight the eye test. They was killing us on the glass. I know it. Josh is pointless when he's not being aggressive, man. He's pointless, man. He's not scoring. He's not making any shots. He's passing from side to side. He doesn't know what he wants to do when he has the ball in his hand sometimes. If he's not being aggressive, sit him down. Shaman, I got it in my notes. Shaman was out. Shaman and, of course, Jalen. Jalen shot 10 for 23, so you can kind of a little grain of salt with that one, but he was okay. He was all right. He wasn't Jalen, but he was trying a little bit. He was getting cooked. Let's not act like, like, he was getting cooked. Big Nick Energy on Twitter wrote about it. Oh, well, yo, they're bullying Jalen. I said, oh, no. He's getting his ass bust. Bane is always open for a 3. Then she switched on the big man. That's already barbecue chicken. Suggs hit a couple shots on them. Jalen does not assert himself on defense. Ever. So it's like, their length was giving us a problem. Josh is pointless when he's not scoring. He's just out there. He's just running around. He's just, whatever, Josh, man. I mentioned it going smaller down the stretch. Mitch and Towns, maybe. Come on, man. Can we do that lineup? You want to keep going with the 3 minutes at a time, Mitch? Bro, we in the beginning of the season, man. We in the beginning of the season. Play him, man. We need him for tonight. He didn't play yesterday. He should be rested enough to play a little bit more today. He should be ready to go. I don't want to see 17, 18 minutes from Mitch, 20 minutes. He could play in a 30-minute range here and there. You got to play him. We needed him. Wendell Carter was cooking cat. And it was out-rebounding us. Then we missing free throws. Jalen Brunson gets fouled at the 3-point line. He goes 1 for 3. Sherman gets fouled. He misses a free throw. Deuce McBride gets to the free throw line. He misses a free throw. We just missing free throws. We were missing shots all game. Nobody could hit a shot. Mikal Bridges couldn't hit a shot. Wide open shots. Wide open. It's not like contesting, not like another 6'7", 6'8" guy on them. Wide open threes. You can't make that in. You're an NBA player. You can't make that. I don't want to hear about, sometimes shots fall, they don't. Wide open threes. You're an NBA player. You're supposed to be able to make in your wide open threes. And you've been a good 3-point shooter all year this year for the most part. You've been a pretty good shooter all year this year, period. You can't make in open threes, brother. Third quarter, there was a play that I did like, kinda. Finally, Jalen Brunson, pick and roll. He finds Mitchell Robinson for the alley-oop. I'm like, all right, thank you. Find him, man. Those just 2 points on the floor we're just constantly missing. We could get 6, 7 of those a game. It was like, okay, all right, but, I didn't even want to talk about nothing good, man. Yeah. Jalen Brunson was getting his ass bust all game today. No doubt, he had 30, but I don't even know how much points he gave up. I gotta look at the stats. I'm damn sure he gave up just the amount or almost that amount he gave up. He was getting cooked all game. All game. Landry was the only one playing, man. He was the only one playing with some passion tonight. OG looked dejected. Mikal Bridges looked dejected. Carlton Towns looked dejected. Jalen Brunson kind of, sort of, a little bit dejected. He was fighting. I give him that. He was fighting for it. Josh looked dejected. Deuce. Look, this is the reason why I got it in my notes as well. This is the reason why Deuce. Let me get me started with Deuce. I saw Andrew Claudio and then Zulo, DJ Zulo, they all talking about on Twitter, Deuce McBride minutes going down. It's puzzling. Is it? Why? When he has the ball in his hand, he's pointless sometimes when he has the ball in his hand. He has to play off ball. But we got a bunch of people who could do that right now. You're a point guard. You got to play a little on ball. His handle is sketchy. His handle has always been sketchy. He doesn't dribble with confidence. He has a very high dribble. He doesn't know what to do sometimes, and he's just confused and, all right, which way am I going to go? What am I going to do? I don't even know how to explain it with him when he has the ball in his hand sometimes. It's like all intelligence just goes out the window with him sometimes. When he has so he has to play off ball. But if Sherman is making shots off ball and he's making it at a bit better clip than you are, and he's playing defense, Jordan Clarkson, oh my God. But hey, if Jordan Clarkson's playing with energy as well and he's making in shots just as much as you are. If you guys are even, what separates you? So why should I look at it crazy that your minutes is being decreased? Come on, son. You got to play, make it a little better. You got to show some confidence with your handle. You got to show some confidence you could bring the ball up. We need that sometimes. We don't have another point guard. Kolick is on the bench. He's not a part of that 10-man rotation. So you got to do something else. Sherman is not a point guard. He's never been. Clarkson can, but he's not. So it got to be you. He had like 2-3 turnovers, man, but it's like he's like trying to do a pass that's weird, and that was bad, and then he loses the ball, and nobody could score tonight, man. Nobody could score, man. We couldn't get nothing from nobody. As I kept saying, everybody was missing shots. So no doubt, people are going to talk about them and what they were doing, and it was cool. They was giving us a matchup trouble for sure. But we was missing shots today. We was missing shots, man. It was close to 3-point percentages at one point in time when I saw it. It was like, we was like 7 for 27, and they were like 8 for like 20. I mean, it was something like that, 20-something. I forget the stats, man. I know I should be looking at the stats, and I'm just so like, I get it. He's came off a 5-game winning streak, but it's just like when you play like that and when you look like that, that's annoying. That's annoying. It's frustrating. It's annoying to come. I get it. You just played yesterday. But that wasn't it didn't seem like we were fatigued out there. We just didn't play with no passion, no heart out there. I mean, I'll take that back. Maybe that is a sign of fatigue. But that's just an easy scapegoat. I'm not jacking that, man. I'm not jacking that. I know I'm going to hear that. I'm going to see it. But we played yesterday, a 5-game winning streak. This team is probably... I'm not jacking. This team is probably exhausted. I don't want to hear that, man. He's been doing the minutes how he's been doing it. Playing people 3 minutes at a time, and Brunson sitting for the whole second quarter, and I would assume that you were doing that so that we could be rested for the whole season. So on a back-to-back, you just not showing no passion or energy. Who's yelling at these guys? I don't know. Fourth quarter, let's get right to it. This is Wendell Carter was busting cat ass all game, hitting shot after shot after shot after shot after shot after shot. Cat is late on a closeout. Cat gotta learn how to move. It's like what Kendrick Perkins says, move them puppies, man. Cat just is moving his feet sometimes. He's just like, he's a block out there. He's a block. I already mentioned Deuce. Cat has to move his feet, man. Cat has to move his feet, man. Like, Cat got out rebounding a couple times. It had nothing to do with his lower half and him not being able to box out. He's just stuck in mud, man. He doesn't want to move his feet. You want to get a rebound? I get it. It's probably nice when you're taller than everybody and all you got to do is reach over. No. Move to your spot to get to the rebound. You have to move. You have to move and grab. You can't, no reach and grab. And he kept getting out rebounded straight off of sheer effort or the lack thereof. Defense was dirt all game long. Our defense was dirt all game. Every time we score 3, they come back and score. Or we think we making in the run, we got a little bit of a run, they come back down and score. That was all game long. My boy is talking about the refs. Yo, the refs. Every time we score, we give up a shot. Jalen Brunson's out of position, he gives up a 3. Wendell Carter scores on Cat. Or, like, they driving in at their will and they do a layup and there's no contest, there's no type of... We was all out of whack today, man. The referees, I hear you on the referees. We played terrible, man. We played terrible, man. So, I mean... That was pretty much it in a nutshell, man. I mean, I just want... Who's going to tell players like Cat and Jalen to stop doing that? I'm going to drive in and act like I'm, oh my God, I got hurt, and screaming at the ref, and then the other team gets the ball and they go back down and it's a 5-on-4, but you're stuck maybe for a second, but that's all it takes. Screaming at the referee. Who's going to say something to them, man? Who's going to say something, man? Because that it's getting old, man. It's getting old, man. Like, this was a beatable team. Orlando is struggling. They're not the team you think they were, but you gave them confidence. Come on, man. It's just I hope Jalen good, man. He twisted his ankle a little bit. He kind of went back to the locker room. I hope he alright. I mean, honestly speaking, Mike Brown should have took them out the game immediately, man. I ain't gonna lie. He wasn't making no run. He wasn't making a run. At that 2 minute mark, I heard like the 1 minute point, like it was like 50 something, a minute, 50 something seconds left. You should have took him out the 2 minute plus mark, 3 minute mark. It was over, man. It was over, bro. It was over. But that's it, man. I mean, we got cooked, man. It was a lot to say because it was just like, look, when we win, there's not much to say when you win. But when you lose, it's like endless things to speak about. We got cooked. We got our ass bust. Friday, I might be going to the watch party. So I'll do a review, a recap. I'm probably gonna have to do it from my phone because I ain't gonna have my camera with me. Other Knicks news, man. The Bape Knicks jersey. Mitchell and Ness and Bape is doing a collab. They doing it with the Knicks jersey. How you like it, man? I'm feeling it a little bit. I'm feeling it. The blue is a different kind of blue. The orange is a different kind of orange too. It's not the classic blue and orange. You know, they do the camo look. So I already have two of the Bape Knicks jerseys. I have two of them. So I might get this one too. It's just an expensive month, man. Kith came out with Knicks stuff, Knicks Bape. Then I bought the Kith and Knicks New Balances. I was in Primark just the other day. They got Knicks stuff I was gonna buy. I had to like not do it because I've been going crazy. I'm gonna get the Doom jersey I mentioned already, and this like it's just been crazy. But interesting. Just to throw it out there, but that's Mad Knicks here, man. I recap to Friday's game. Follow, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me at KMalls @KMalls_ on Twitter. We out of here, man.